Hello and welcome to Theme Park Information. In today's show, we're doing a review for Carowinds, located just outside of Charlotte in North Carolina, and a little bit in South Carolina as well, because this park happens to go over the border of both states, which is pretty sweet. There will be a separate review for Fury 325 because it's the main attraction, standout ride, and I'm also pretty tempted to do a little review for Copperhead Strike as well, as it's their newest roller coaster for 2019. So what do I think of this park? Overall, pretty amazing, but the quality of their rides does drop off slightly after you get past Fury, Intimidator, Afterburn, and Copperhead Strike. The roller coasters after that are still okay for the most part, but they are nowhere near the quality of those four. And I will be honest, they could improve this park very simply by making a couple of small changes, I say small, major changes it should be, to some of their rides. So, for example, they could convert Vortex from a stand-up coaster, because it sucks, frankly, into a sit-down or floorless coaster. Now, it won't make it amazing, but it'll probably make it a hell of a lot better than what it is. And the other option is something that we've already seen at King's Dominion, and that is to change the hurler into a RMC. That'll be a very good way of adding an extra really high quality attraction to it. Obviously, King's Dominion is still kind of close, it's about 4 or 5 hours away, so whether or not you keep the same layout or whether or not you change it around and make it interesting and different is entirely up to the park and obviously RMC themselves. Other than that, this park actually has quite a lot of flat rides. It's very pretty looking. It actually has quite a decent layout. It's a large theme park. It has a massive water park as well. We didn't go into it, unfortunately, but this is a park as well which Cedar Fair is putting a lot of time, money, and effort to expand and make as good as possible. Partly because the area of around Charlotte and Charlotte itself is one of the fastest growing areas in the US. It's developing and improving, and it probably will be a pretty major city in the future, so they are effectively, if you like, future-proofing the site and making it so it's already a fantastic theme park. And they're just getting so much investment at the moment, it's pretty staggering. I can't really think of that much to criticise the park, other than Vortex is pretty awful, and they have, their boomerang is pretty awful. But other than that, the rest of the rides, they have some average rides. It's not the most well-themed. They don't actually have any water rides, which I find really strange in some ways. They did actually have a rapids, but they've since closed that. I wonder if any new development is going in where that is. Have to wait and see. I will be honest, it's actually also one of the only few Cedar Fair parks I've seen which actually has a few more varieties in terms of food options. They have a massive food canteen and stuff like that, which is really cool. Also, they have just a really cool section of flat rides. The kids section was really cool. I'm just walking through it, and also it's a park which I think was really clean, really tidy. It just was really easy to get in. The car park is a little bit small as well, but I think they're actually expanding it. I think being the keyword of that, they were definitely developing an area really close to the front gate and stuff like that. So they're probably expanding the car park. It's also got a couple of entrances which I find a little bit weird, but overall I will be honest, this is a park which I thoroughly enjoyed, happily spent 2 days here. Obviously as well, the operations at this park were ridiculous. You got on the ride so quickly for the most part. Nighthawk being the only exception to that, the operations were trash, but pretty much Fury had stunning operations. Copperhead Strike, they almost seem to be in a competition with each other, the rides at the park, to dispatch the trains as fast as possible. That's how good it was. Anyway, I would highly recommend going to this park. It's fantastic. They have some standout roller coasters, and I will be honest, it is actually a little bit scary to think how good this park will be in the future once those developments possibly take place. It could be a proper match for most parks out there. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.